Hey guys, I'm Naya and welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're gonna be doing ban list predictions. Now I realize there's no set date for the ban list. It might be April, it might be May, whatever it is. I just figured why not do them? So please let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the ban list and also your thoughts on my predictions. There might be a couple unpopular opinions in there, so make sure to let me know. And before we start, I would like to say another thing. In the last week or so, this channel has just been he's been gaining a lot of, views and subscribers and just being overall quite popular, and you have been engaging and liking the videos and commenting, and just everything is just overwhelmingly nice of you, and I cannot fully comprehend. Like, we will be hitting 2,000 subscribers in a matter of it might be only one day, and I remember saying about a week ago how I want to hit 2,000 by, summer or something like that, and it's been wild. The last week felt sort of surreal, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that you actually enjoy the content, that you like it, and that you engage. It means the world to me, and I'm incredibly emotional and just overwhelmed every single day when looking at all of your responses. And yeah, I genuinely want to say thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, with that being said, hopefully you enjoy this video, and make sure to leave all of the comments as said before down below. So let's just go ahead and get started. No more words need to be added. There will be a couple unpopular things, but let's just go. The first unlimited card I think is going to be A Hero Lives. Not much to say about that. It was a 2. It was a 1, went to 2. That's what I wanted to say, and now I think it's going to 3. The reason being, the hero deck is not exactly dangerous. The card is really good for the archetype, and with Power of the Elements and the alleged support in there, I think this just might be what the hero deck needs and the hero players need. So there's that. The next card in the unlimited section, I think, is going to be Salamangreat Circle. I have been saying that for the last couple of predictions, but I really think Circle deserves to go to 3. Salamangreat just needs, a little consistency boost, and Circle is just what they deserve, basically. Like, the deck is not dangerous, it's not exactly a huge threat, and they still have Gazelle at 1, so I think they can get Circle back, no problem. And then the last unlimited card is probably going to be Scapegoat. None of us were really thinking about that card or even considering it, but it went to 2 and it's not doing anything. Like, it's good if it goes to 3 and we remove a couple cards from the ban list. I don't think it's going to do anything. As for the semi-limited cards, I have Salamangreat Mirage Stalia, just because similarly to Circle, it's just a boost to Salamangreat, and also it's not like it's been played at 3 in the extra deck or anything like that. You can recycle it with Jaguar, so just give all of them to Salamangreat. As long as Gazelle is still at 1, I think it's all good. And the next card on the semi-limited is Astrograph Sorcerer. So Astra went to 1, and it was all the hype, but it's not doing anything. Pendulum is a cool, strategy looking at it, but they really need Electromite, I think, to function, and with it still being banned, which I don't think it's coming back, I think Astrograph can really carefully go to 2 and then to 3, and it's not going to do anything. And then the third card, I also have only 3 on the semi-limited section. I think it's going to be Morphing Jar. I was looking through the ban list, thinking of the cards that just might come back in the near future, and Morphing Jar is it's been at 1 for a couple months now, I think, a couple ban lists actually. It's a flip monster, it's slow, it's not dangerous, so it might go to 2, it might go to 3. It's whatever, really. As for the limited portion, I have Eclipse Wyvern. This card was quite problematic in the last version of the Dragon Thunder Danger pile it used to be played in, but now everything got hit, including the Eclipse Wyvern, obviously. So I think with Agarpain, LP, all of that just taken care of. Also Colossus, why not just give Eclipse Wyvern back? Maybe no one will even play it, so I don't think it's dangerous whatsoever. And then the next limited card just might be Harp Horror, because I don't think Orcust is at the level of the other great decks of the format if Harp comes back, just because a lot of things that have happened since Orcust was a thing. Decks got even more powerful, so we just might get Harp back, and I think it's going to do quite well. Like, it's not going to be dangerous. It just might settle in like the, I guess, top of Rogue or bottom of tier 1, I guess, like somewhere in between, depending on of all of the other decks that are going to be played at that point in time. So yeah, I mean, Harp does feel a bit scary, but I guess it's just looking back, you know, all of us remembering what Orcust used to do, and it's, I don't think, going to do anything remotely similar if Harp comes back. And yeah, I don't think it's a problem, so we'll see. And as for the banned cards, I only have 2. So I guess I just need to show them to you first, and then we'll discuss why I don't have anything else. The first one, the obvious one, is going to be Scythe. It's a problem, it's horrible, it's lame, and all of us just want it to go. And the reason why I don't have Dagda on here is because I think Scythe can still be sent with Beatrice, and this is just, it's a problem in itself. So I think they need to ban Scythe, not Dagda, just because Dagda is not as big of a problem, obviously, as Scythe is. So the next one is going to be, and the last one is going to be Auroradon. And it's only Auroradon. No Fiber, no Anaconda, no Fusion Destiny, no DPE, nothing like that. And I don't want this video to go on for too long, but I will, you know, give you a couple arguments why my banlist predictions look the way they do. Auroradon, I think, is a huge problem. With its ability to give you tokens, I think this is just too much. So I think it needs to be banned. But when it comes to Fiber, it's like, it's a boost to rogue strategies. Like, it should be only a boost to rogue strategies. Obviously, it can get abused in a meta deck, but at that point, I don't think it's such a big problem, because right now, we have Brave Pranks, we have the base deck, and it's like, and the Synchro, Tenyi, like all of that. And they're sort of balanced if you look at it. I'm not saying every single deck is as healthy as the metagame could be or should be in many people's opinions, but if you take care of only one deck, then all of the other ones are just going to shoot up in popularity and power and all of that. So at that point, they would need to hit every single deck. But the winter ban list was really huge, and right now none of these decks are as problematic because the Brave engine just came out. They're not gonna nuke it immediately. And if you take care of Pranks, for example, or base, then you have the Phantom Knight deck, you know, going up in power, like I said before. So I guess the way for them to keep everything quite balanced would be to not take care of anything but maybe Scythe, which is the biggest problem because it boosts the base deck and all of the other ones that use Scythe, obviously, to even greater, I guess, lengths. And if you hit also Auroradon, at that point, the only thing to deal with would be Fiber, which still gets you out the combo pieces, but then I guess you just Droplet or Dark Ruler the board. I mean, they are reprinting both of these cards actually in the near future. So I think it just makes sense to ban the most, I guess, unfair cards. And then in the fall, we can see how everything is, you know, performing and what the threats are, how the player base is feeling. And yeah, I think that would make sense. As for Anaconda, it's pretty much the same. It's they're not just gonna immediately hit DPE. It's still like being sold, and it's more than likely gonna get reprinted and push the tins even further. So I don't think banning Anaconda would make that much sense. They're also gonna reprint Dragoon, which is also good in tandem with Anaconda. And I guess this might sound weird, but like if you're that afraid of it, just play Veiler, Imp, Gamma, like just you deal with Anaconda, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not exactly the healthiest card, but I still don't see it getting banned as quickly, I guess, after the release of DPE. I might get hate for that. I'm totally ready for it, and I am an advocate of Anaconda getting hit sometime soon, but it just might not be now. So there's that. I think that rounds off my predictions, and please let me know what you think about them. And I would want to thank you again for all of your engagement and very, very nice comments. They mean a lot. And yeah, I guess let's just get to 2,000 subs. If you like the video, make sure to like it. Make sure to give me a sub. Check out all of the social media, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.